Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and it is currently like 9 something right now, almost 9 o'clock, if not 9. Let me look. Yeah, it's 9:03 at the moment, and I'm gonna probably be going to bed in probably an hour. I've got my phone on the charger at the moment, because it definitely needs it. So far, that bug bomb, I can't really tell anymore that it's even here, because it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was just the smell was going to spread throughout the whole house, and nobody would be able to stand staying here. But I think it's because of the chemicals in it that everybody had to leave. Me and my dad and my brother are still here. My mom left with my nephews to go to my sister's house. Anyway, this is going to be my review for School DxD Season 3, Episode 9. Oh boy, oh boy, some stuff happens. First off, I found out that Asya was sent to the Dimensional Void, and usually when people are sent there, they die. Because their bodies can't handle it, and they usually just dissipate and disintegrate. So, yeah, the person responsible for that was the direct descendant of Beelzebub. You know, the one that Leviathan was the one that caused all the issue in last season, and Volley is a direct descendant of Lucifer. This guy's a direct descendant of Beelzebub, and Deodora tries to appeal to him and get on his good side so that they can both take out them together. This guy ain't having it, and he essentially, I think he kills Deodora at this point, which I'm like, that's the one good thing you did, and that doesn't make up for what you did to Asya. And at this point, everybody is upset about possibly losing Asya at this point, because they assume that they can't get her back. And Issa is kind of broken. I mean, literally broken. Not broken physically, but broken like mentally and emotionally at this point. Because it's the second time that he's lost Asya, and this time he might not have a chance of getting her back. If she was actually, dead. Because there would be no body to bring back. And the other person responsible for this whole attack, the one that Azazel and Rias' brother Serzex end up facing. I can't remember who he was the direct line of. I can't remember because somebody reminded me in the comment section. But yeah, Serzex got his title for good reason. He he creates an orb in his hand, and it surrounds his opponent, and the orb disintegrates him. One attack, it kills him. And this guy was supposed to be set up to be very powerful, so yeah, he didn't get that title for nothing. He didn't get that title just because he had charm and all that. No, he had the power to back it up. Yeah, Synovia tries to attack the guy and gets hurt in the process. Like I said, Issei is broken as he's trying to call for Asya and tell her, come on, we gotta go home. It's time to go home. And I was like, oh, Issei. Dang. Anyway, yeah, Issei, ends up, getting even more pissed off than he already is, which doesn't seem possible at this point. And he ends up going through a transformation to what, Juggernaut form or something? Essentially, the transformation looks like a freaking deformed looking dragon, and it's very creepy, very scary, very dangerous. And everybody else is taking cover because it's, like I said, very dangerous. And the others trying to tell Rias, we have to go. I don't want to leave, but we gotta go. And Rias is acting like she doesn't want to go, and Kiba has to physically grab her and fly off with her as the others do, as Issei is using his boost so freaking much that you would think that the shockwave for the backlash of the attack would disintegrate them, essentially. And the attack ends up doing just that to his opponent. One shot. And, like I said, the others had to get out of there. And while this is going on, Volley and the others are in the dimensional gap, looking for something. And they actually find Asya still alive and intact somehow. And they bring her to the underworld because they sense what's going on and they want to know what the heck's going on. And Volley ends up turning into a somewhat decent guy by this point, because he ends up letting everybody know what the heck's going on. And yeah, Issei is clearly traumatized by all this because he's haunted by what happened with whatever her name was, that fallen angel chick that killed Asya before, taunting him that he couldn't save her yet again, and blah 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 blah, all that stuff. And I'm just like, shut up. And Rias goes to try and tell Issei that they've got Asya now and she's okay. And even despite the fact that she can get killed by this, she does it anyway. And Volley decides to go and help with this. And he ends up working on containing Issei's power and powering him down enough to where Rias could get close. And thankfully, Rias is able to get through to him after being grabbed, and I don't know if she got hurt or not, but she calmed him down enough to where he'd go back to normal. And thankfully everything's okay now. But we end up seeing Big Red, or DD as he's also known, the Dragon of Dragons god. Like an after image of him going through, as he's passing through the dimensional gap, through the hole that was made, I guess. And Orpheus, the dragon god of infinity or something like that, is there as well. And apparently she wants silence? Don't ask me. Because you would think the dimensional gap is huge, and that she would have silence because she probably wouldn't run into Big D there often. And at that point, Issei passes out, and his hand is like how it usually is when he has the boosted gear on, but it looks like it's damaged, and it looks like it's moving up under his skin. It looks creepy. So yeah, he's out at this point. But Volley turns out to be a decent guy, despite, causing the Chaos Brigade and all that. Anyway, if I missed anything or I need anything explained, please put it in the comments below. And I will see everybody next time.